Hello everybody, this is VerticalSandwich and welcome back to where we love Katamari. Let's play We Love Katamari. Uh, and this guy is like the third as large as you can make the Katamari level. And they're gonna get really long here, so and he just won't shut up about it. Oh my god, so he's the apple of my eye, so I'd like to buy it for him, but video games can be bad for you, right? So I thought I'd play it first and see for myself. What do you think? Alright, what does he think? Prince, you're so tiny as ever. Are you working out? Are you boxing? Oh, we used to box. We just remembered. We did beat a rabbit once. What? Oh, they talked about the rabbit. A grandchild, like we know what that means. Don't interrupt. A magnificent, just like I imagined. Ugh, I messed that up. Magnificent? Yes, grandchildren are sweet. Very precious grandchildren are, yes, yes. Alrighty, let's try a little rolling for the grandchildren, too. Alright, actually it's funny because, like, he just remembered that he used to box, and, like, at one point in time I forgot that I could juggle. I spent all this time learning to juggle, and then, like, I didn't do it for years and years and years, and then I found all this old juggling stuff, and I was like, oh, that's right, I can juggle. Anyway, yeah, the Katamari. 10 minutes to get 3 meters. But we start at 10 centimeters, so that's actually... And we're not gonna have any trouble with it, but that's a crazy jump from 10 centimeters to 3 meters. It'll get crazier. Like the next one, I think like the goal is 12 meters, but then the one after that is like 500. So, and there should be maybe an intermediate level in there or something, but. All right, we want these cassette tapes. Cassette tapes. Who knows what cassette tapes are anymore? Like, cassette tapes now are like 8-tracks were when I was a kid. Like you could find them at like second-hand stores and like Goodwills and stuff, but like nobody listened to them anymore. You know. Well, there's a cousin up there anyway. All right, and this is the same thing as like the last one where we have to get to 20 to get out, I think. But then there'll be another barrier we have to go by and another loading screen. So, yeah, and the time limit on the next one will be longer than 10, I think. So, we may have to do multiple videos in some of these. I mean, so, because we can't shorten them, we have to roll for the whole amount of time to finish the level. It's not like when we get to 3, we can just quit. Or maybe we can, I don't know, but we're not gonna. So yeah, karate and pro wrestling, wow. He was always crying when he was a kid. Oh, that's sad. Everything about this guy's childhood is really sad. So like I said, we're gonna get a little more than 20 centimeters before we go outside. It's just good strategy. So, and we're not in a hurry. Like, it's... Stuff like this, too, where you roll in multiple locations. Like, it's hard to tell where the cousins are gonna be and the presents are gonna be and stuff like that. They're probably outside, though. Alright. Nope, oh, there's our cousins, so... Although like I said, some levels will have more than one cousin in them, so... It's not as cut and dry as it seems. So we get 25, we'll head out now. And, there's new stuff out here. It's not the same picnic or anything, and, those are dung beetles over there rolling those balls. I'm not kidding, if you look in the inventory, they're dung beetles. So... Alright. So, yeah. So how's everybody doing? I'm doing alright. Still waiting on hearing about a job, but it'll happen. I'm not worried about it. You know? Well, anyway, worrying about it isn't gonna make it happen quick. So, alright, squirt guns and stuff. Fantastic. And we have to get to 50 here before we can go any further. Just FYI. But we'll be opening up a whole new part of the level, like a part of this world that we haven't seen before. And the next 2 levels, the next 2, like, as large as you can levels, will be in this area, too. So we'll start out here. Although I don't think the smallest one starts in the apartment. The next one might not start in the apartment even, so. So there's a general kind of strategy to these bigger levels that's a little weird. And my strategy is to advance, to get a little bigger than the loading screen size. And like then go out and get yourself reasonably large, and then come back and roll up all the stuff that was laying around here that we couldn't get over here. So our semifinal opponent was a rabbit. We just managed to KO using a carrot. He was so strong, we couldn't beat him. Yeah, we watched that already. Thanks for recapping, though, King. Okay. You can roll up those birds, by the way, but we want these bricks. And we could have gotten those a little earlier, and it probably would have helped us a lot more than it did just now, but... 455, we're going to want to get to like 60 or 65, but that may not be as easy as it seems, so. Because like now we're at now we're in an area where things are either too big for us to pick up or too small to help us, really. So. But we got to 60. And again, the barricades don't help you at all. So, you don't have to worry about them, and we get down here into the garden, and there'll be a bunch of stuff for us. But what we really want to do is, now this is going to be a little hard to explain, but there's stuff down here, and the key to getting bigger with these levels will be like these baskets here, and then see, I'm not even sure anymore, but like I know in the last level it's apple and rice barrels and apple bales. No, apple barrels and rice bales. This one, I guess, fish with trumpets will work. What the heck? Well, we can get the trumpets anyway. There we go. We were just on the cusp of being able to pick those up. Yeah, we can't get anything over here. But we're almost at a meter already. We got 6 minutes left. We're in great shape. Alright, can we get those machines? Oh, almost. These things over here, I don't know what these are. These poles, they help a lot. Kind of all the stuff down here will help you run up to get big enough for people. Because once you can get little kids, then you're pretty close to getting adults, and once you get adults, like, the whole thing will come together. See, now we can get adults, so now we're in good shape. Although there will be special adults that are hard to get, like, adults in, like, panda costumes and stuff that are harder than normal adults to get. Alright. And you can, I mean, if you need strategy for these, there are, like, fast roll-up paths level or videos on YouTube that you can find pretty easily. So, almost nobody LPs this game, but a lot of people play, you know, a lot of people record individual levels for time and size and things like that. And then you get big enough, you can go into this construction site, although right now we're not having the greatest luck. Yeah, because the 2x4s will add some diameter. Because it is all about diameter. And you gotta watch the tracks here, because the train will just kick the crap out of you. It'll push you into the tunnel, and then the tunnel will take you out the other side and stuff, but like, now we can get these plants, and like, those are the things that are gonna put us over the edge. Of these bushes. Yeah, like, we hit 3 meters on like, the first couple plants we grabbed, and by the time we were done, we had like 330. So now we're to the point where a lot of things in the level can't stand up to us, which is great. Like, that's what we want. Eventually, we should be able to get those light poles, I think. I mean, I know we can get the trees at some point. At least these small ones. Not yet, but... soon, I say, soon. Oh, I love the screaming. Because it's gotta be unsettling to be, you know. Oh, I can hear a dog barking. There's a dog barking at our Katamari. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing in this level that's gonna keep us from, you know, that can I mean, I guess there are certain things we can't roll up, and we'll never be able to roll up like those tractors. You actually, if you do really good on this level, you can get really close. The highest score I've ever seen on this level is, seems impossible to me. Like, it's just way higher than I've ever, even close to what I've gotten. But these trees are really important to me. These trees will really jump your size up. I was telling a friend when we were playing Katamari Forever that it's stuff until you can roll up people, then it's people till you can roll up vehicles, and it's vehicles till you can roll up trees. That's kind of the progression of Katamari, especially when you get in the bigger levels. So, yeah, 5 meters, and I think that the highest score I've seen on this is like 6. I don't know how you break 6 on here, because like I always end up running out of stuff to roll up. And we can come out here. Like, the stuff out here, though, I mean, like, the people. Maybe if you get out here earlier, like, they help a lot, but, like, at this point, they're pretty much just an afterthought. This fencing is good, though, for a couple centimeters, you know. And I think that those people that are all stacked on top of each other, I think they might be a unique item. Or we could grab them anyway, I mean, like... And then the pool stuff here won't add very much, but again, it's probably stuff that you can't get very easily anywhere else, so... And we got a minute left. I mean, obviously, we're almost double what they wanted us to get. Like, we needed 3 meters, and we're at 527. Now, can we get the power lines? Not yet. Maybe we can't. Maybe I was mistaken. Wouldn't be the first time. We can get that car, though, right? We can't! Oh, man! I'm just all full of incorrect information. You can grab these billboards, though. And we can't get those fences behind us, not because we're not big enough, because they're not part of the board. Like, they look like part of the board, but they're not. This is an easy place to get stuck. Which I think we just did. Well, if the train comes through, that'll knock us out. Okay. Well, there's got to be something over here. We can get this right, yeah. 540? That's not going to be so bad. 2 seconds left. 541. Eh, I'll take it. I've done worse. Alright. That was pretty good. That was pretty complete for a run. I mean, like, we really had some trouble at the end there. Which is good. Like, at Katamari, when you get to the point where you have trouble finding things to roll up, then you know you're doing alright. Unless you're really small and you're having trouble finding things to roll up. Then you're just in the wrong area. That right hook, it landed like a ton of bricks. What? What's this in our right hand? It's a Katamari! Oh, fierce Katamari. I always say calamari. This is what the teeny Katamari grew into. Yeah, it was really impressive. 10 centimeters to 6. That's awesome. Well, that's astounding. Well, thank you. Growing up is an astounding thing. The coolest thing about... Oh, fair enough. Oh, we rolled up fast enough to get a shooting star. That's awesome. Well, we got a cousin, but we didn't get a present. And I'm sure that there was one in there. Because those largest possible levels, those are just standard levels. I mean, Plantish. Well, that makes sense. We rolled up a lot of bushes and stuff. It's incredibly fun, and now I know why my grandson wants it. Video games can be a lot of fun. That's true. I want you to have this Katamari as a token of my appreciation. It was fun, thank you. So, we'll throw it up into the sky like we've thrown everything else up into the sky. There we go. Ecosystem Pluto, which is not a planet anymore. And then Geranium Meteor. No, Germination Meteor. Fair enough. Alright guys, take care and thanks for watching.